Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 78.
78
of the Calypso Cigar Review Podcast. I am Brandon Luna.
I'm Randy Rankin.
And I'm CigarDeetNate.
And as always, we're at the lovely Calypso Cigar Shop and Lounge in
Richardson, Texas.
Richardson, Texas.
And it's the return of CigarDeetNate.
It is not the return
Finally.
of CigarDeetNate.
You haven't been on the last couple episodes.
If you go back
3
through,
episodes.
I edited myself in. We're cool.
Yeah, right. And also the return of Pedro Haley. He's back from his trip.
Yes, he is.
But he's off mic right now.
And off screen.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see if that deters him.
Yeah, he'll continue talking about his trip, I'm sure. So what are we smoking today, guys?
We are smoking. Well, go ahead, CigarDeetNate. That's your job.
Yeah, we're used to not doing it. We're used to doing it ourselves now because Slacker here.
This is the H.Upmann Banker. It is Altadis, I believe is the manufacturer.
Or Altadis. Or
Altadis.
Wherever you live and how you say it.
The wrapper is Ecuadorian Habano. The binder is Jalapa. The filler is Nicaraguan and Dominican.
Nice.
And so it should have a pretty nice flavor profile for us.
What size is this one that we're doing? We're doing the Annuity?
Annuity, it's 6x52.
Looks a little bigger than a 6x52. It almost looks like a 660, but I guess
no,
54 maybe?
54,
yeah.
There's no way this is...
There's like a gazillion bands on this thing. We've got the foot band. We've got a... I don't know what this is. Tissue paper thing that is not coming off unless I take off the top band, so I guess I'm debanding overall, which I don't usually do.
You're actually supposed to
holy shit, there's another band under that thing, too. There's literally...
There is.
There's 4 bands on this.
That's like Robert Stack in Airplane when he takes off the sunglasses.
Yeah, there's another set of sunglasses.
That's exactly what this
Just
is like.
Josh over at Stogie Friends, they call him the 2-band man. He would freak out about this. But he only smokes Cuban, so he'd be like, fuck that cigar. Because he's that kind of douchebag. You know who you are, Josh.
Okay, no more bands.
And I'm going to leave that last band.
I'm going to cut with the Monte Cristo cigar scissor donated to us by Altadis USA and Eddie Gavito.
Now they're just everywhere today. Eddie Gavito.
He's very neato.
His cutter is neato.
He said it before.
Yep.
Well, I ripped on him, too.
I don't care.
What else
cold
is
draw.
new?
Good
cold
draw.
It's wide open.
Little cedar on the cold draw.
Yeah.
What'd you get off the cold retro hail?
Very woodsy. Cold retro hail.
I come up with a
Nothing because it doesn't exist.
I've got the pre-cut cold draw now.
Pre-cut cold draw.
It's the suck it on the knob.
And you know what? You get the same with that you do with the cold retro hail. It's really interesting.
There you go.
You're a dick.
Are you going to use that one? Okay. Go for it, whatever. I'm lighting with my Zycar soft flame lighter. Exacar.
Are those really effective when you're not sucking on the stick? Legit question.
What, the cold? The
soft flame? Yeah.
Yeah, it just takes longer.
I'm too impatient for that shit.
You don't have patience then.
Nate's always talking about sucking on a stick.
I am always talking about sucking on a stick. Sucking on sticks are fun.
Hey, it's one of my favorite pastimes. Wait a minute. What are we talking about? Talking about cigars.
Get that out of my way. There we go. Give us a little more room.
So how was the first pull on that?
Really spicy in the retro.
That's what she said.
Woo. It's tough.
That was
it's very spicy.
amazing.
Yeah.
I didn't retrohale though, but very spicy. Not as spicy through the retrohale.
I just wasn't expecting it.
No.
So I wasn't trying to retrohale it. Happened
Gotcha.
anyway.
It just happened anyway.
It's got a bunch of
Why do I
pepper
still have these headphones
in the
on?
retro hail.
Not hearing
Spicy
anything.
pepper.
Yeah, very much so. Peppery
Interesting.
for sure.
I like that. It's got a little wood up in the right up here,
Yeah.
which the camera can't see. Cause
The cold retrohale, yeah, the cold
I'm just a
retrohale
cigar.
definitely. You get the woods in the cold retrohale.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dick. Yeah, it's definitely spicy. It's
Brandon,
basically
I know what you drive.
woodsy and pepper.
And I know where you live.
I know.
These are not good things for you.
You don't know where I live.
I know where you live.
You don't.
That's scary for Nate to know where you live.
So what have you guys been up to over the last couple of weeks that I've been away?
Not a
Smoking
lot.
cigars and reviewing them without you. That's what we've been
That's
doing.
been pretty much it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's our life right there.
The
Jesus
smoke's
Christ,
going right
cigar.
in my face.
This
I
is
know,
where
it's
you
just
tell
coming
me to
straight
stop.
at
I
me.
know. Like, geez.
Where's the vent? Let's turn the vent on.
It's
That's
a
the smart
costumey.
thing to do.
No,
The
it's
cigar is a
too loud.
costumey.
It's too loud.
Look at that.
I know, it's got tons of smoke. Tons of smoke.
Tons of smoke just going right at you. Is there? I guess it's because of that fan, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
That might be affecting the burn as well, because the burn's not the straightest thing in the world yet.
Yeah, it's a pretty cigar, though. We didn't talk about that.
It seems very well made.
Yeah.
Very
I think Altadis in general have kind of stepped it up a little bit. They're starting to put out some
really good,
some more decent stuff instead of the normal Drek that they were responsible for before.
Right. A lot more Nicaraguan stuff.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's the big movement. I mean, Nicaraguan and
the
Mexican San Andres is real big right now. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of people pushing that, and it's coming out like crazy all over the place.
Yeah.
Just a lot of it in the market. So
did you sign a contract with Fuente or something?
Yeah, I did. No, it's just my.
Do you have any?
It's my swag, man. It's my swag. You sign a contract with OHA?
Yeah.
OHA? Okay. It's just my free shit. I wear my free shit. I like my free shit, and it happened to match today.
I'm just overdue for a haircut, and this was the only hat that was around, so I just put it on.
I'm overdue for having hair, so I have to wear a cap. That's what I do.
Yeah, my hair, once it gets to a certain point, it just goes out of control. And I don't wait for haircuts. I mean, I don't go to the barber shop or beauty salon or whatever and wait. If
that much is obvious.
If that chair is not open for me right then, I turn around and leave.
Yeah.
So the last 3 times I've gone in, the chair hasn't been empty, so it's like, well, fuck that.
I shave my own shit. I just get my little razor and
shave your shit.
Yeah, that doesn't seem very. That's probably why this looks infected. Actually,
it's not infected. It's just, I cut myself with my straight razor.
That's the story, anyway.
Yeah.
He actually just pissed his wife off.
Yeah, right. Cut you, USA. Cut you from fucking dick to chin.
Fuck you, amigo.
No, so I'm a straight. I like my straight razor, and I also do have a safety razor, but I use the straight razor more. And I find if you shave with a straight razor and you do it well, take your time with it, then you can go a couple days without shaving, which is nice.
Is that when you're not actually slitting your own throat?
When you're not going too fast and slit your own throat, yeah.
Okay.
That's one guy I used to get my hair cut by. He used a straight razor on your neck. Because my neck hair grows like within 4 days. I need to get it cut again. But when he would do the straight, when he would do the
bush right now.
I know. It tells you. When he would use that straight razor, I could go all the way till my next haircut without needing it.
Yeah.
I know.
It does make a difference. It's a close shave, but you got to strop that thing and keep it sharp and take it in and get it sharpened, and so there's some maintenance involved. But I don't buy as many of the damn freaking Gillette things anymore, so that's nice.
Are you a member of the Dollar Shave Club?
Nah.
No, that's pretty fun.
I hear that is. Yeah, there's a lot of people that do it.
What's a Dollar Shave?
You pay like $1 a month, and they send you blades and stuff, and they give you So they have the straight razor, not the straight razors, but they have the ones for the whatever that's called. I already said it before, and I forgot.
What?
Safety razor. Safety razor. There you go. Yeah. Which I don't know why they call it that, because you can really fuck yourself up with a safety razor.
Exactly.
Because you just put the wrong weight on that, and it's like, guess what? You just slit like your whole neck open or your whole chin.
And I don't know why I'm fascinated with neck hair stories, but I have another neck hair story.
Oh, neck hair, yeah.
I was getting my hair cut in Florida back when I lived in Florida, and one of my favorite parts about the haircut, because I hate getting a haircut. My favorite part is when they do trim because it's kind of soothing and it kind of tickles a little bit back there. So, and I always do that at the end, which is another good thing, because that means your haircut's about to be over.
Yeah.
You get to get out of the chair. And so I'm getting to that point. I'm waiting for this girl because she was kind of cute. And whap!
Oh.
She had a blade missing, or a broken blade in her clippers, and it just gouged the fuck out of my neck. And it was instant. Blood was pouring down my and I was like, I jumped out of the chair, and I'm like, fuck!
There goes your tip!
You know that lady made me pay for my haircut?
Oh, wow.
I was pissed. I said, I'm not paying for this. I'm bleeding. You have to pay or we'll call the police. I'm like, well, fuck you. I'm not ever coming back here again.
Yeah.
Fucking
wow.
Hurt like a son of, I had a big gash in or a chunk of skin missing from my neck.
Damn.
Yeah. So now I don't enjoy that part anymore because I'm always afraid.
They messed it up for you, man. They messed it up for you.
It sucks.
That sucks. I remember back in the day, back in the late 80s, early 90s, when they had the places in the malls and stuff, and they used to give you the rub down.
Oh, yeah.
And,
Sports Cut still does that.
Do they?
Yeah.
Okay, I haven't been to a place in a long time.
Yeah.
There's one like right over here, man.
Yeah, I haven't needed to, exactly. I just do it myself. Yeah. Thanks, guys. You guys are awesome.
If we see an opportunity to kick someone in the balls, we're
we
going to
take
do
it. Yeah, I get it. So first third, it's still pretty much spicy and
it's
peppery.
not as spicy as it started off.
Yeah, it got mild on me.
It's not, I wouldn't say it's mild, but it's
milder.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a little bit further along than you guys because I started it, because
Kind of reminds me of the Legacy. A little bit. The H.Upmann Legacy.
A little bit, maybe a little stronger.
little bit.
Though.
Yeah.
Maybe a little stronger.
I can get behind that.
Yeah. Which I liked. I liked the Legacy.
Yeah,
so,
I did too.
Not a bad thing to be compared to.
And I haven't smoked a lot of H.Upmanns in my life, but I haven't hated one that I've smoked. I just haven't.
I haven't been a fan of many of the
classic
Cuban
ones.
ones. Yeah, but man, a couple of them here and there are pretty good.
Yeah.
This one's good. It's tasty so far.
They had one that was what was it called? A vintage Cameroon H.Upmann, which was nice, and they were pretty affordable. They were like $4.50 for a corner.
Yeah.
I don't even know if they make that cigar anymore.
I don't know. They cut so much of their line. Was it them or General?
No, General.
General was the one that was
gouged
cutting
their line.
Yeah, just like killing a bunch of the line.
So.
I tested my theory, and because remember I told you that iHeartRadio they like do something with the mix where they make it even smaller before they put it up there, and so I made the file that I put to them larger than the one I put on iTunes, and it sounds better. So it's got a little more. It still doesn't. If you listen to the show, definitely listen to it on iTunes or Podomatic. It sounds better there, or if you watch it on YouTube, it's going to sound fine. But iHeartRadio, we love that they have us, but something they do to the audio, they compress the crap out of it. Yeah,
because when Nate and I were going to, where'd we go first? San Antonio?
San Antonio.
You would talk and it sounded like you were screaming, and I was talking like this. And it was, like,
it was really punchy.
It was very, like, what did I say? I don't even know what I just said,
Yeah.
And so he'd turn me up, and then you'd start talking, and be like, oh, crap.
Yeah.
It's not
Ever
fun.
since we switched to the new method of recording, we've been battling with the levels. So hopefully we get it right. But we just need to mark that damn thing.
Yeah.
So we know, like, this is where
somebody ripped me on YouTube.
Yeah, I saw that. So I can't hear you, Randy.
For God's sake, talking to the mic.
But we're not using the other software. We had a software where we recorded separate audio tracks, but it was just a pain in the ass. So we couldn't do video at the same time. So once we moved to video, it changed everything.
Including our YouTube views.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No more hot ladies. Telling you, we need to have hot chicks in bikinis behind us serving us drinks and crap. Man show style.
We just need that 24 hours a day.
Well, yeah, that'd be
bikini chicks behind us.
That'd be fantastic.
Yeah, fantastic.
It can be arranged. What's your budget?
What's our budget?
0.
They have to be hot, and they have to to be paid in cigars, which it kind of cuts down considerably on the amount of girls that would do it.
Is that one cigar repeatedly, or
one cigar repeat? Wait, what are we talking about now?
That's a Clinton joke.
Speaking of Clinton, speaking of... Okay, I've been following this stupid ice bucket challenge.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, ALS.
Which is amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, which is also known as Lou Gehrig's
disease. Yes.
I haven't watched any of them because it just seems stupid to me.
Yeah.
But did you see George W. Bush's? I watched his.
No,
was
I
funny.
didn't see his. No.
That was great.
That was awesome,
Yes.
wasn't it? He's sitting there and he says, it's not presidential for ice bucket challenges, so I'm just going to write a check. And then Laura dumps it.
Oh, yeah.
And she goes, that check's for me.
And then he challenged Bill Clinton.
Yes.
Oh, yeah? That's cool.
His good friend.
I saw the Charlie Sheen one, which I thought was pretty funny.
That one was really epic. It was a bucket of money.
A bucket of money. It's like, oh, that's money. It's $10,000, which I'm going to donate because that's not going to melt like ice is.
Yeah.
Nice.
It'll actually do some good.
Because of the exposure that this whole thing has actually raised, they've actually raised a great deal of money.
Oh yeah, they have
for the LS
since like
cause.
January. So it just recently kind of
it's ballooning.
Became a deal on Facebook, and then everybody went fucking nuts. But that's the thing. And Sam Lucia actually posted something that I was going to post, but I didn't want to because I didn't want to get challenged on the damn bucket bullshit. I'll donate money before I do that. But
now
anyway,
we're going to get challenged.
Now we're going to get challenged. No, because nobody fucking knows us anyway. But Sam basically said kind of what I was thinking, which is how many people are doing this but not donating, because it's great that you're doing it and it's fun, but this is really about donating. So it's helping them with the exposure, but there is a bigger purpose here. So
yeah. So anyway, I just thought the W one was pretty funny.
I haven't seen that. I'll have to track it down.
Because he had a little bit of a ham in him because he was really selling it. It was very much putting it out there. It's not very presidential. Oh man.
So what are we pairing with today?
Nothing.
Looks like you're pairing with a big glass of nothing.
Big glass of nothing. I've got just the cigar.
Got the Bellhaven Scotch
I'm going
Ale.
old school.
Yeah.
No one offered me anything, so this is what I'm
offered
doing.
you a beer when we were eating.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Did you? I didn't hear you.
Wait, y'all had food?
Yeah, we did.
I didn't figure you were eating anymore. You said you don't eat.
Bastards.
Yeah,
He was
Nate,
on his way up here on Monday, and I was starving, and he usually stops for food. So I was hoping, man, I was praying that you were going to stop at Arby's. So I texted him, like, dude, are you going to pick up food on the way? No, I'm not eating tonight. What?
Dude, serious gut wound.
I know.
12 hours after a
Okay,
serious
you're going
gut
to tell your
wound, you
serious
don't
gut
eat-
wound story?
No, I'm not.
Good. Thank God.
he hurt his gut.
CigarDeetNate was almost 2 cigar deets.
He was almost split in half.
Almost cut in half.
It was bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, just get up and scoot that chair right there.
bitch.
Jeez.
Make a lot of noise and walk in front of our light. That's awesome. Thanks.
Man,
Good job.
that's a
Buckstick.
great show.
Oh my God. Okay, so we're pretty much at the end of the first, though. We are going to take our break, and when we come back, we're going to have the AJ Fernandez Sports Fiver with Randy Rankin, and all kinds of other great stuff.
And maybe a few minutes with Peter Haley talking about his trip to Europe.
That might turn into the complete second third. We'll find out.
Although he's in the back talking to Matt, so he will never get out of there.
He won't be on today's show. Just a heads up.
Yeah, I'll take another.
We'll be back. All right, everybody, we're back for the second third of the H.Upmann Banker.
Banker.
In the size that is the, what's it called?
Annuity.
The annuity.
Yep.
Now, it is an Altadis cigar.
And we do have a date now on Altadis event here at Calypso.
Because the
Cigar
last
Shop.
one we were
It was like,
unsure.
is it the 27th or the 28th? I don't remember. It's going to be September 3rd, which is the Wednesday after Labor Day. And so hopefully everybody will be back in town and will want to come smoke cigars. So if you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area or not and want to drive to the Dallas-Fort Worth area,
We're looking at you,
come
John.
by Calypso
our
Cigar
show.
Shop.
You get to meet Eddie Gavito.
Yes.
You got to sing that to him, too, because he'll love that.
Well, you're going to have your song written for him by then.
Oh, yeah. I need to make it, yeah. I already got the track. I have
Do you?
the track. I
Okay.
just need to record the audio, the singing, yeah.
Nice.
It's going to be awesome.
You're coming to the event, right? Just telling your wife that you're doing a show?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll
Same
lie.
day.
Yeah.
No problem.
Yep.
And
So
then
just-
we'll
we'll
just
just do 2 shows next week
yeah.
or something.
Well, I'm off Monday, so
Oh.
are you working Monday?
No, we're closed on Labor Day.
You're closing it? You probably
Nice.
don't want to come up here.
That's a
Okay.
lie. He wants to come up here daily.
Yeah, we'll
No,
see.
I really don't. It just seems like I do. And it's about to get to the point where I'm going to be up here daily because football season's starting.
Yeah. Well, we might be able to, I'm just saying, if I can get away Monday, I might maybe come up here and record a couple,
We
or
can do
one
that.
or something.
Yeah.
Or maybe a
Pulling
Manitude.
way too much behind the
Manitude.
curtain. We need to do a Manitude episode. We
Yeah.
promoted it, everything, then we didn't do it.
Or we could just switch this to Manitude. That was kind of what I wanted to do.
We
but
thought about
we'll
doing
see.
that as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't do that
We
because
have,
you
a
lose your
spon-
sponsors.
we have a sponsored segment
Yeah,
now.
don't follow us. We do.
We have a sponsored
We did a
segment we have
sponsored
to get to
segment.
today.
We have a minute and a half worth of us talking about bullshit, and now we got a sponsored segment by AJ Fernandez. So it's time for the AJ Fernandez Sports Fiver with Randy Rankin.
On a tiny bit of a somber note, but I'm going to take it down a bit, but then I'll bring it right back up. After I got home from last week's podcast, I found out that my uncle passed away. And it was expected. He's been deteriorating for a while. And what I was going to do, or what, how I bonded with this uncle was through sports. He coached Little League football for 15 years, so he touched a lot of lives. And I got to thinking about my dad and my other uncle, who had passed a long time ago also. That's what we all did. We just sat around and talked sports. And I think that that's very cool, the bonding that adults do with children through sports.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like to bring you in the segment a little bit?
Yeah.
Do you have any sports memories with your dad growing up?
Golf, yeah, we did the golf thing and tennis. He would. My mom and dad both played tennis and league tennis and everything, and so they taught me how to play tennis, and that was a big part of my youth. And then it moved from that to golf.
Yeah.
Once my mom injured, she broke her ankle, and they stopped playing tennis, and then it went to golf for me and my dad. And
Yeah.
there was a lot of time on the golf course hanging out, and him hanging out with his buddies, and me getting to see that side of him, because I wasn't used to that side of him.
Yeah.
So you're used to the dad side versus the guy hanging outside.
Right.
So it
Exactly.
was kind of a shock, but it was also cool to see that.
We would go to my grandparents, once a month. And all the husbands would, because my grandparents had 4 daughters, so these uncles aren't blood uncles. They're by marriage. But I liked them better than some of my aunts, actually. But I guarantee you, 95% of the conversations I had with both uncles were sports related. We were either talking about the Cowboys, we were talking about the Rangers, we were talking about what's on TV right now, And I just remember so much about that. I mean, I can tell you who all their favorite players were in every sport because that's who they talked about. And that's why, like Field of Dreams is so touching to me because of the father-son baseball thing. I have very fond memories, and I'm glad through sports that I was able to bond with my uncles like that.
That's cool.
And he did one. I'm going to give him a shout out too. He did one of the most noble things I think a guy can do, or most honorable things a guy can do. He married my aunt when she had 3 small children that weren't his. I mean, that's a very good dude to take that on. And he even adopted them.
Wow.
Yeah.
Little Shake Big family.
So they had his last name.
That's cool.
Very cool. Good
very
dude.
Cool.
So salute to Uncle Johnny.
Salute, Uncle Johnny.
And that ends the A.J. Fernandez short sports fiver.
The sports threever. We'll call it that today.
There's not really much going on in sports, so I can't really
No, I know.
Anything,
I'm going to change it to the A.J. Fernandez movie fiver for a while, maybe. I don't know.
Well, football season starts in 2 weeks.
It does, yeah, it does.
We're good.
Any team you're excited about right now?
What's not the Cowboys?
Not the Cowboys.
That. I don't know. We get. I still haven't seen Johnny Football play. Johnny Manziel. I haven't seen him play yet, even though he was playing Monday night, and I totally forgot about it. I'm curious to see what he does. I'm not wishing failure on him, but I am going to kind of watch to see if he fails because it might be kind of funny.
People love failure. Yeah. We're a nation of fail.
Ass,
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be curious to see if the Seahawks can repeat after that dominating performance over the Broncos in the Super Bowl. It's always curious to watch and see how much longer Peyton Manning's going to keep playing at a high level. The guy's older than Methuselah, I think, isn't he?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Hell, he took him to the Super Bowl last year. Of course, he played horribly.
That was so bad. That was, out of all the ones I've watched, that was by far the worst.
That was a horrible one.
By far the worst.
The only time I've ever enjoyed a Super Bowl blowout was when the Cowboys were doing the blowing out. Then that was fun to watch. But,
yeah.
You want a close game in the Super Bowl,
That one they should have had a mulligan. If they could do mulligans in football.
Can we start over?
Mulligan! Let's start over.
Well, because remember the first play, the ball was snapped over Peyton Manning.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. A total mulligan moment.
First
play.
Don't
air it. We got a delay, right? No, don't air that. Let's start.
And he played so bad. But anyway, so that's who I'm looking forward to. Curious to see how Tony Romo's back's going to hold up.
Yeah.
Because he's had 2 surgeries since he's last played in a regular season game, so we'll see.
I have a feeling these guys have bionics put in, though. They can probably afford that shit. If there's any bionics, they probably have it. More so than our military guys.
He makes more than $6 million.
Exactly.
$6 million movie.
Yeah. Did you hear they're bringing that back? Did we talk about this already?
No.
They're making a $6 Million Man TV series again?
Lindsey Wagner and
no, but I imagine it can't be $6 million Man anymore. It'd have to be like the billion now, probably.
Inflation,
Yep. That's going to be Bill Gates is going to be the guy that builds them, and I don't know. Say it.
Well, they'll have to make cameos. Lindsey Wagner,
Lee Majors. Yeah, they'll have to be in there at some
point.
point. Yeah. But they're just just destroying all of our.
Out of ideas.
They're just destroying all of our youth. There's anything that we liked as a kid. They're just going to pick it back up and step on it. That's all they're doing at this point.
Oh yeah.
Which sucks. There's so much stuff out there that they could do, but oh well. That's media, I guess. It's cyclical. They're like doing the same shit over and over.
They want sure things,
Yeah.
They'll try to make something a sure thing.
Yeah.
That sucks.
What can you do?
Oh well.
Gripe about it to your peers.
Exactly.
True.
Okay, so I started that movie you were talking about last week, World's Greatest Dad.
Oh yeah.
And since you've already given the plot, this isn't a spoiler.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten to the kid killing himself yet.
Okay.
But God, that kid's a punk.
Yeah, he is.
I want to kick his ass.
Yes, you do. And that's why when he dies, you're like, that's not too bad. I guess he's kind of an asshole. But then it's an interesting movie.
I'm interested. It's got more humor than I was expecting.
Yeah.
It's a dark humor.
It's a very dark comedy.
But there's some humor in there.
Yeah.
And there's a little nod to Dead Poet Society at one point because he was talking about poetry and So I thought that was kind of cool, but I'll finish it and I'll give a full review next time.
Cool. Yeah, I've been listening to his comedy albums in the car, so that's fun. But he's one of those, you really got to watch him. I mean, he's a visual comedian.
Yeah.
And a lot of I'm surprised that the comedy albums are that. I guess it's because it was the 70s. They just left that stuff. It's like, oh, look at this. And it's like, what are you talking about? And everybody's laughing. You're like, damn it. What was he doing? Like, I didn't get to see it.
Right.
So.
We failed to mention one thing because we were too busy praising him.
Yeah.
I hated watching him on talk shows. He drove me insane.
Yeah.
If I found out he was going to be on the show, bloop,
Really?
Watching Leno, I'd switch to Letterman.
What, too manic?
Yeah, and it's just, to me, I think it was scripted. I know he likes to think, and everyone thinks it was improv. I think it was scripted. I think he planned ahead what he was going to say and delivered it as though it was improv, which is fine. It's still talented to do, but it was just too much. And he would talk over other guests.
Yeah.
And it was like, I wanted to watch it to hear this guy talk now, and you're stealing his thunder, so.
Yeah.
But, what can you do?
Yeah.
A lot of people liked that style.
Yeah.
I
I didn't seek it out. I mean, I was a fan since I was a kid, but I think with a lot of people, the movie stopped being great, so people stopped watching.
Yeah.
So unfortunately.
So Nate, you were a big Robin Williams. You and your dad, big Robin Williams fan.
Huge,
fans, right? Yeah.
Yes.
You watched anything since he's passed?
No.
In memory? No.
No, I haven't.
How's your dad?
Probably.
Yeah.
Too sad so far, or too sad yet to watch anything?
Too sad.
Yeah.
Too sad.
Now, when Monty Python people die, he will never talk again.
That's basically true. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
So my daughter is going to a new school, and they are the Knights. And
Do they say need?
they need to. So the principal said in the meeting, they did the parent-teacher meeting, he's like, we don't have any traditions yet, so it's up to you guys to start the traditions. I was like, we're going to every football game. We're going to get all your friends in a line, and we're going to go, knee, 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 at the other team.
So when you say new school, you mean literally a new school?
A new school, yeah.
Not
It's a
new
brand new
school
school.
to her.
No.
That's
it's a
pretty
new
cool.
school. So, yeah, they need to be
don't
the
happen
Knights to
very
say knee. They need to be. That has to happen. That would be
That'd
awesome.
be funny. That'd be cool.
Yep.
That would be cool.
And they need to play the little clips and stuff whenever they're doing the, it's just a flesh wound. Whenever they get sacked or whatever,
Davis drove me crazy when he used to work here, or when he'd come by a lot more often, because his text indicator was like, message for you, sir. And it was like, and he'd get like 40 texts a day. It's like, shut that thing off. It's driving me fucking crazy. Message for you, sir. It's like, God. So, Davis, if you're listening, which you don't, change your fucking text indicator. Notifier, whatever you call it.
They still have that, you think? Possibly?
Yes. When I went to
Really?
the Rangers game with him the other day, we're driving and it kept going off. I'm like, oh my God.
Wait. Was he answering it while driving?
No, I wouldn't let him.
Okay. Good.
Don't text and drive, people.
Do not.
It's a good way to
Bad
die.
news. Bad news.
Yes, it is.
1,768 deaths on our streets as of today.
Wow. That's a lot.
Yes.
That's
Yep.
a random stat you just pulled out of your ass. That
Yep.
was nice.
I drive by that sign.
Oh, you did?
No, yeah, I
times a
can't
day.
catch it. Does it change while you're driving? Ding, clink, clink, clink.
Yeah, one day it changed by 10.
Oh, wow.
Like
God.
while I was at work. It's like, fuck.
A couple of
That's a
years
lot.
ago, my brother and his wife, I think for my birthday, got me a ticket to see Darius Rucker up in Oklahoma at one of the casinos. And she was driving, and she was texting while she was driving. I got pissed. I said, watch the fucking road. I mean, this is... My brother's like, don't talk to her like that. I'm like, nah, that's my life in her hands right there, Put the fucking phone down.
How'd that turn out
She
for
put
you?
it down. She put it down.
Okay. That was a very quiet concert.
I was pissed.
You sit over there. That's not my seat. I don't give a shit.
Kind of funny, because my brother's one of those people that thinks he can talk anybody into anything. And so he got proven wrong back-to-back times. Are we running late?
No, we're good.
So he's like, I'll get us backstage to meet Darius Rucker. I'm like, oh, how are you going to do that? He goes, I'll just tell him that we had passes and we left him at home. Oh, no one's ever tried that one again.
Yeah, right.
Before. Sure enough, he walks over. The guy's like, sorry, man. He goes, by the way, we didn't issue any backstage passes. So that was hilarious.
Nice.
So anyway, because he's in a band, he's in some union, entertainers union, Texas Entertainers Union or something like that. So we go to see Ron White at the Improv, which is tiny. And
Yeah.
I was standing I was closer to Ron White than I am Nate here. But he had his back to me. I was going to kind of pat him on the back and say, good show. And this guard saw me lift my hand and grabbed it.
Wow.
So I didn't get. I was just going to tell him, but he goes, "Don't touch him." I'm like, "Okay."
Don't touch the talent, dude.
So anyway,
It's a good way to lose that hand.
He walked by me to go to backstage. My brother walks up. He goes, "Would you give Mr. White my card? And I'm in the Texas Entertainers Union or whatever this union is." And he goes, "Because I know he'll want to talk to me."
Wow.
What are you doing? The guy comes back. He goes, "He's already in his van. He's gone, or his RV." I'm like, "I thought you could do anything, Danny."
So what do you think in second, third?
Milder, but still flavorful.
Yeah, I'm picking up a couple of different flavors, and I'm still trying to
I'm getting
determine.
more cedar now than I was earlier. I had a little cedar at the beginning, but I'm getting a little more of it now.
To me, the cedar's kind of trailing off, and I'm trying to figure out what it is.
You're a little further down than me.
That's what she said.
I had to talk. This is the segment that I talk too much in. Boy, I got the hiccups.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Nice.
Awesome.
Okay.
Hiccups.
Mm.
I'd
think
say
those are the
I'd say
beer-
it's
beer
pretty much mild to medium. I would say. So yeah, good for a noob to pick up and try, and if you want
I
something
think
that's
it's closer
different.
to medium, but still, it's
Yeah, but I'd still say
in the
that
4.5 to 5.5 range.
I'd say someone still pretty new to cigars could probably handle it. I don't
Yeah.
think it's out of the range of
I would like it better in a Corona, but then again, I like almost everything better in a Corona.
Agreed.
Size queens.
Yeah, it's the ratio thing. We talked about that a million times.
Yes, we
It
have.
makes a difference. And sometimes there are cigars that are better in a Robusto, over a Corona. It
Yeah.
just depends, but
Depends on what they're rolled for. Certain cigars are rolled for a certain size.
true. Yeah, it depends on the blend overall. Because having it in the smaller sizes can definitely change the flavor.
Case in point, Lucia Black.
Mm-hmm.
That little bitty punk size, man. It's amazing.
Is it?
Oh, God.
Oh, I haven't tried one.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I like the Robusto that I had. I've had a couple of
Oh,
those.
you haven't had the little?
No, I haven't had the little one at all.
It's like, what is it, like 4x42?
Yeah, something like that.
It's tiny.
I'll
It's
try
so
one.
tasty.
I'll have to try that then.
good
Because I liked it. I thought it was a good cigar.
Yeah, I did too.
Probably one of my favorites in the whole fire-cured movement. That and the American Puro.
Yeah,
my
that's
two
a good one, too.
favorites.
I like that one too.
Very tasty. If you haven't tried either of those, try the Lucia Black and the George Rico American Puro. Both
Yep.
tasty and different than
Yeah,
other
very-
stuff you
yeah,
smoke.
very different.
So
Good stuff.
give those a whirl. Stuff.
Good
Things.
stuff.
Yes. So we're going to take another break, come back for the last third, give you an update on the final third of the H.Upmann Banker.
Don't have a lot of shout outs, but we have a couple.
Oh, yeah. Okay. We'll be back.
Cunt.
We can still read.
Please.
All right, we're back for the last third of the H.Upmann Banker. You fuck.
Annuity. That's right.
Annuity.
This is not the currency.
Son of a bitch. All right.
What?
So
hey.
It's picking up
don't
a
call
little
me
bit
that.
more.
it is. Yeah, it is picking up, and I figured out what the it's very leathery in the second/last third for me. So it's got that a little bit slightly leathery thing going on.
I get that.
Chewing on a belt.
Nice.
Chewing on a belt.
I haven't chewed on a belt in a long time.
Is that experience that you guys have?
Well, you have the ball gag, so it's the you get a little leather on that.
It's not really where I was going, but that'll work.
No.
segment
No,
itself
we've
to
discussed
start.
it before. It's more like the smell, like when you walk into a boot shop or a
yep.
place that makes leather
Cavender's.
furniture, Cavender, one of those places you get that waft of that leather smell that goes in your nose. It's like that. It's like that, but you taste it. You do taste it. I mean, you can go in one of those places and get that. Take a big old thing and it's at the back of your palate. That's what it is. That's what you get in a cigar when you discuss leather.
I would walk into a Cavender's daily if there was one near, just for that experience.
I loved when I got my leather couches 18 years ago when they were brand new.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Walk into the house every day and just, leather.
You understand.
Sit down, poof, leather. It was awesome.
You understand animals had to die for you to experience that.
Yeah,
smell.
and blue animals because my couches are blue.
Some blue cows, huh?
Yeah.
How do you get over the frigid feeling of sitting on a couch naked?
Oh, I don't, man. I love that. It's like the cold pillow. You don't like your cold pillow?
I don't mind
I
the
love a
cold
cold
once you
pillow, but not on my
once you start
balls.
sweating and then you stand up and your ass sticks to it. I don't like that.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that either, but yeah.
Yeah.
I like my
Take the
leather
good
couches.
with the
so.
bad, I guess.
They need to go. I mean,
take
we've
them
got to
both and
get new couches.
There you
They're
have the
old.
facts of life.
Yeah. Thanks.
Nice. So, not a ton of shout outs.
No. Before we get into that, though, one of the things that we were talking about off mic was cigars and smoking and people's. We didn't talk about this, but I wanted to bring it up. one of the things that I've noticed as a smoker when I smoke a cigar occasionally at work is cigar smokers are very offensive, apparently, because we're offensive to regular smokers. I don't know if you've noticed this, but if you smoke at a place where people are smoking cigarettes or they're vaping, they automatically move away from you because they just don't like the smell.
Yeah.
Well,
So
it's the smell, and it's also the cloud.
yeah,
You get a shitload more smoke off of a cigar than you will.
but to me, I mean,
cigarette.
to me, cigar smoke is, I love it. I love the way it smells.
Yeah.
I don't mind the smell of my clothes, but a lot of people are highly offended by that. Is there anything you guys do particular to combat cigar smoke? Or
I write everyone out of my life that does not like the smell of cigars.
that's one way to do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty effective.
Yeah.
Febreze.
Febreze. Okay.
just use it.
Yeah. So there is a Febreze that I use that I found that I like. It's called Febreze Free.
Febreze feet. Smells like feet.
Smells like stinky feta cheese.
I think I'd rather smell like
Awesome.
cigar
No,
than stinky
no, it's
feet.
called. It's like free something. It has no smell. If you want to say that it smells like something, when you spray it, it kind of smells kind of chlorine-ish, like a pool. But then it just dissipates and it kills anything. It doesn't have that weird fake Febreze smell that's like linen or whatever. It just kind of kills the smell. So I like that stuff for the inside of my car. And I found any kind of citrus. Like I found this out at work just by accident. I had an orange. I ate an orange at work, and the orange stuff got all over my hands. Rubbed my hands, cigar smoke gone.
Yep.
Like it just comes right off your fingers. If you rub it in your beard, it's gone. So that's a good way to get rid of that smell on your person.
Plus, then you smell like oranges.
Yep.
And that's
Or you
pretty
could do
bitchin'.
lemons as well, which I found lemons works also. But if you rub it on your face and you have any kind of cuts, it hurts like a motherfucker.
Yeah,
So
it does.
try and avoid the lemon. But yeah, orange definitely. You can get that rind and just squeeze it in your hand and just, and boom, cigar smoke gone.
It's the oil, man.
Yeah, it's the oil.
Just cuts it.
And also another thing that works is hand sanitizer. If you get the hand sanitizer with alcohol in it, that kills that cigar
Yeah, but
smell
I hate
too.
the way my hands feel when I use that stuff.
Yeah,
I don't like it.
I don't mind it.
Don't.
And they
don't
have
put
some
that
hand
on your balls
sanitizer that has lemon in it too, so then you get the double duty from the alcohol and the lemon. So
Nice.
good ways to cut that smell if you want that smell off your fingers, off your beard or whatever. I always find it takes a couple of days for it to really get out of your beard. I don't know if you guys notice that. Anything now?
No.
Go like this. You can smell it right in there.
No.
Yeah.
That's not what I'd smell right now.
No. Oh,
Jeez.
he'd smell food.
Are we?
Yeah. Food.
So we're done with our hints from Halloween segment.
And a good way to get out of your clothes if you wanted to. No.
is to launder them.
It's too long. Yeah. Or wash them. Yeah.
Or dry cleaning.
Yeah.
I like to send my shirts to the dry cleaners because they're like, oh god, it smells like cigars.
Do you really? I never take shit to the dry cleaners. I
Just
just
a couple every
iron
now
my
and
own shit. Yeah.
I don't like to iron.
I got the spray stuff, the starch, and do that on my own.
Yeah.
It's meditative for me. I like to do it while I'm watching a movie or something. It doesn't bug me.
I like to drink and smoke while I'm watching.
That would be nice too.
To hell
but
with
I can't do
iron.
that.
No. Well, I can't smoke either.
I don't know. Ironing's one of those things that I had to do as a kid, and I hated it. But as I got to be on my own, it was like probably second year in college. I'm like, my shit's always wrinkled. I should get an ironing board and iron. And then I just did it. It was part of what I did on like the weekends, and I liked doing it. So, man, it's one of those things I kept. I don't know.
You know how I know he's gay?
My gator's not going off.
Your gator's not going
so,
off? Yeah. It might be.
You don't have anything that you do that's like dishes don't calm you down or something. Anything that's
Like what?
dishes, like doing the dishes,
No.
aren't calming to you.
Work doesn't
That's
calm me.
Nothing. It just takes your mind off troubles or whatever. Besides watching a movie or
No, I walk.
yeah,
I like to
that's
walk.
a good one. Yeah,
I
walking.
walk. That's my meditative time.
Yeah, walk with a 724 dog walker cigar.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I actually polish my boots.
polish. That's a good one.
Yeah.
I used to do that. I don't have any shoes that I have to shine anymore, but when I would shine shoes, yeah, I love doing that.
I had a
Hit
friend
the
that
Army
liked
Navy
to,
store, pay like $25 for some knockoffs or some just really shitty boots.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
I had a friend that, because we lived in this place and all the guys had guns, we'd go skeet shooting and stuff like that.
Cleaning your gun's a good one.
And there
Yeah.
was a guy that liked cleaning guns so well that
Is that a euphemism?
we would
No, well,
After
yeah,
we-
that's also a good one. Yeah, that's very meditative. And then sleeping.
after we would
We
go
were talking
shooting.
about masturbating. Okay, anyway, go
I
ahead.
know, after we would go shooting,
Blue.
we would give him our guns, and
Yeah.
later in the week he would bring them back to us, and they'd be all nice and clean. And
That was one of the
everything
things I
else.
liked about paintball, because you have to clean the paintball gun all the time. So I'd
Yeah.
clean the shit out of my paintball gun. That
Yeah.
was a blast.
Why is there shit in your paintball gun?
No, it would paint in your paintball gun.
Okay.
It's because we'd always sneak our own paint into whatever we were doing, and it was the shitty Walmart paint that would bust you'd break like 5 balls in your gun, and then they figure out you're using someone else's paint and they kick you out. Yeah,
Nice.
that stuff. Do you guys ever play paintball at all?
No, because
No?
I wanted to.
Oh,
and then my brother came back.
man.
My brother came back one day and he had this fucking knot on his knee, and I'm like, I'm not going. I didn't realize it hurt that bad.
It hurts if you're winter's the worst because the balls freeze and they don't break. So you're like, haha, it didn't break. I can still play. Ow! When you get hit with 12 in the same spot and you get a bruise this big for like 6 months. Yeah, not fun. That part of it's not fun, but it is a blast. There's a lot of camaraderie that goes along with it too, and it's fun.
My experience is mostly flashbacks. So.
Vietnam paintball flashbacks.
Yeah, Vietnam paintball flashbacks.
Yeah. That's got to be a scene in the movie somewhere.
I would love to see a Saving Private Ryan remake
with paintballs. Right. Someone just digitally replace all the bullets with paintballs.
Or Shaving Ryan's Privates has paintballs in it too.
God.
Hey, if you guys were gonna go blue, I thought I'd
porn titles. Oh, did you see that post about the? I don't know if you guys ever look at BuzzFeed.
I
have
the app on my phone.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. They had a thing in there about like porn remakes that had better costumes than the actual ones, and they had a whole bunch of superhero stuff where like the porn costumes were better than the ones that they came up with for the Marvel movies. Wow. It was pretty funny. It's some good ones in there too. The Batman was really cool looking for the porn one. Yeah.
What was
the
porn
nipples
called?
Exposed?
No.
What was it called?
Damn.
I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
Probably Splatman or something. I have that makes sense. I don't know.
Yeah, it does.
All right, I'm gonna look up the deets for that. Let's look up some Splatman.
Splatman.
You have any shout-outs?
I haven't even started looking them up. You got some?
I only know of a few. Bill Williams, who won one of our contests.
Yep.
Jeff Hirschauer, Scott Cognac, Kirk from Poolside Cigar Reviews. There weren't a lot. And then the one that I can brag about.
Go ahead.
At Jill Wagner is now following me on Twitter. Thank you. Which is pretty significant. She follows less than 300 people. So I'm pretty happy.
Yep, I got some new followers and some people retweeting stuff. Paul Bunn, who's a buddy of mine from Stogie Friends. Cigar Bundles of MIA. Okay. Avery Wright. Tubador Fan Club. Teen Wolf is now following me.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Franklin Williams Jr., who is a photographer buddy of mine, is following me. Callie Pullen. Classy Cooking.
Nice.
Because I posted a picture of something I cooked, and apparently now they're going to follow me.
Nice.
Anubis Promo, whoever that is. Skylar. Paul Saluzzi. Span the Void. Bad Country. That's a movie. With Matt Damon and Willem Dafoe. They're following me for some reason. I don't know why.
They're following me too. I don't know why.
Yeah. Tom Ufer. Manny Del Rio. Max Juarez. Tommy C. Joseph Boyd. And Don Collins.
Nice.
So, yeah. A lot of new ones. Paul Thompson, too, whoever that is.
A lot of those are following me too.
Yep.
So I have the deets on Splatman.
Okay.
Okay.
All right,
Go for it.
Splatman 1992. Tagline or the description: Superhero Splatman must save the young women of the city from the plans of the corrupt mayor, who is in league with the evil villain, the Pornguin.
Wow. Take it he has a dick for a nose instead of
Now I want to see screenshots.
I'm sure there's a Splatman the Dark Cunt or something. I don't know.
It has an average rating of 6.9 stars out of 10.
Jeez.
I embarrassed him. No,
it's just getting like, come on. I just want to say that word. We said we were never going to say it.
We said we were never going to say Splatman?
Punt.
Oh.
No,
Punt with a C?
you always say that, and you're always wrong.
talking-
We
no.
talked about Corojo.
Before you are even ever in this store, we agreed at the beginning of the show.
We were never going to say that. It's a bad word. Don't
I'm
say
actually offended by that. There was never a time that I was not in this store, motherfucker.
No, we started this in March. You didn't start coming in here till August.
Of 1910?
1910.
Of 1910.
When the store was but a thought. In the
1910.
mind of a yet unborn
No, it was
Matt
2013. We
Badowski.
looked it up. You started in August. That's when you started coming in here.
Bus tastes tasty. That's
Doesn't it?
some tasty
Some nice chrome.
motherfucker.
Polish your chrome.
This is a tasty cigar. Nice
I like
snort,
it.
man.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Right in my ear, too.
That'll be nice for the listeners.
Give me a shit, dude.
Fuck you guys. This is why I was gone for 13 episodes.
Whatever.
Well, that's why we're kicking in balls. We missed it. We missed all our opportunities. Now we got
I've been watching the last few episodes, and I don't.
Oh yeah, we have been busting your balls.
You've been busting my balls regardless of my presence.
We have been.
Dicks.
Cold retro hail.
Cold retro
It's
hail.
a thing.
It's a made up thing, but it's
All
a
right.
thing.
YouTube viewers, I want you to attempt the cold retro hail and get back with me on that. please do so. Leave it in the comments for this video.
You might want to clear out your nasal passages first, maybe with some, Afrin or something. Just get them really, really good and clean, and then try the cold retrohale. And you can reply to that it's complete and utter bullshit.
And then try the pre-cut
retrohale. Don't cut it. Just suck on it until you get something.
Jeez. Good Lord.
What? You guys dirty-minded sons of bitches?
This whole segment is going to be extra. Jeez.
This is a 2-minute segment.
I'm glad.
After edit.
I hope children
I'm not editing shit.
No. Children listen to this show.
The opinions of the Calypso Cigar Review are not shared by Calypso Cigar Shop and Lounge. Maybe we need to
sadly, they probably are.
We probably need to put a disclaimer at the beginning of the show.
God. I think this one will get marked explicit on iTunes.
Lube up your ear holes. Randy and Brandon are going to fuck with your head.
We're still number 1 on iTunes.
Yeah, which is nice.
Very cool.
In the cigar review category. I wish we would get on the freaking new and noteworthy thing. I don't know how the hell that happens or how you do that, but
well, we're like 78.
I know, but we can still be noteworthy.
Do you know how many hashtags it takes to get something to trend on Twitter?
4 billion.
No, it's going to be less than that. But I wonder, because Jill was trying to get everyone to get Wolf Watch to trend. And I saw on her page thousands of people were doing it and never trended.
Yep. And yet I see weird stupid shit like "Happy Birthday, Sam."
And it's like, how the fuck does that trend?
Yeah, how's that trending?
Yeah. Sam's a cool motherfucker, dude. You hold your tongue.
You called him a bunt earlier.
Different Sam.
Oh, okay.
Different Sam.
I did not call Sam Lassia.
I'm not saying Sam Lassia. It wasn't Happy Birthday, Sam Lassia.
Right,
it
but
was some random.
He's talking about Sam
dickhole.
Lassia here. Sam Lassia is a really cool guy.
Sam Lassia is a cool fucker. Yeah, he's
makes
awesome.
Some cool ass cigars.
Because he ignored your tweet, you called him a bunt.
I did not.
Somewhere in town, Sam Lassia's ears are burning. He's like,
he did ignore my tweet, though, and I'm rather upset about that. I really want to see
single tear. You really want to see what?
I really want to see the Nacho Libre happen, right?
Yeah.
It's a luchador, right, in a Robusto Gordo size.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Okay, I got you. I
want to see that happen.
It's probably a rights thing, man.
I don't care.
Yeah, Jack Black could probably sue him.
Probably do a cool ranch Libre or something. I don't know.
Cool Ranch Libre.
Jack Black wouldn't sue over that.
I'm just joking. Jack Black owns the rights to the movie.
Black
I don't think he does.
It would be cool as shit, I think. Jack Black, if you're out there, sound off, please. We want to hear your opinion on the Nacho Libre.
Hashtag cold retrohale.
We need to make that a thing. Let's start doing that.
Let's get that to trend.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. We'd have to have.
We need to call the guys at Poolside
right.
after the show today.
That's what we gotta do. You mean the one guy?
One guy.
It's Blind Man's Puff. That's multiple guys.
I don't give a fuck.
Oh man.
So any more shout-outs? Was that it?
That was it.
We had.
I'm sorry, Graham Ween.
And Maduro. What's his name?
His name's Chris Robertson.
Okay. No, I'm talking about MC. Was it Maduro?
Yeah, that's him.
And MC Breakable or whatever.
Yeah, that's him.
Mr. C Breakable.
He's got 3 accounts.
His name is what?
Chris Robertson. I read him off last week.
Okay. Yeah, he did say that he had a different account that was like for cigar stuff only. And it's like Maduro Madness or something, or what is it?
Maduro Lanceroist or Lancerist.
I don't know. But the one we liked a whole lot, that's Bill Williams, Lancero Arsonist.
Mm-hmm. That's him?
Bill Williams,
okay.
yeah.
All right.
Which I love that hat. I love that Twitter name. That's awesome.
Too. What did he say on his YouTube comment? Oh, he made fun of you for ashing yourself.
Yeah.
And he said there was an ashtray, or I know a guy who sells ashtrays, and I was wanting to point out to him that we have one right in front of us.
I know.
He was just bragging about his ash and
wore it. Yeah. Sucked. I hate that.
Never hold your cigar over your body.
It's okay.
Just
Tips by Nate.
Yeah.
This has been such an informative segment.
And dirty.
This is like, the X-rated version of Hints from Heloise. This is that sports radio station I listen to?
Yeah.
There's a Saturday morning show, and these guys don't like sports much, so they never talk sports. The guy will literally read Hints from Heloise on the air.
Wow.
It's funny, actually. Because then they'll make fun of the tips that she gives.
Of course, yeah.
But,
so speaking of tips, if you guys have any other tips for getting cigar smoke out of your car or clothes or hands or anything like that, post them down on YouTube or wherever you listen to us.
Or wherever you post things.
Yeah, whether it be Twitter or iTunes
Just
or
put them
whatever.
on your Facebook page.
Yeah,
That's all you
Facebook
gotta
page.
do.
And no ice bucket challenges.
Yeah, we're done with that. Just donate money. That's it. Leave the ice bucket to somebody else.
Yeah.
Someone else pointed out that they should do the boiling water challenge. That'd be a lot more interesting. A lot more interesting to watch. No! People in
Oh,
pain.
man.
Because people like seeing people get hurt. That's what it is. I think it's not just Americans either, because if you watch the stuff in Japan, those people love to see their people get hurt.
I told you
over there.
wipeouts in 140
Yeah,
countries.
yeah.
You know.
Humans are dicks to each other.
I hate to watch people get hurt. I only watch ridiculousness and Wipeout all the time.
Exactly.
Yeah. Fun.
Lowest
That's
common
fun, man.
denominator.
I know.
This segment seems like it's running really long.
It's
today.
not.
Well, we're done, though.
Really?
Yeah.
We're done?
We're winding down.
Yeah.
Alright.
I have to tell a funny story real quick.
Okay, make it fast.
Talking about people getting hurt and everything.
Yeah.
My mom and grandma were going to go to look at a house that we were going to buy.
Mhm.
And so we get there and the real estate agent's not there. So my mom goes to the door to see if it was unlocked, and it wasn't. So we go around the back. I said, maybe sliding glass door's open. So we go in the back. My grandma goes, oh, it is open. Bam! Just walks right. So the realtor comes back. So we go in the house. My grandmother, no lie, goes, oh, it was open on this side. Bam! It was like, what? You walked into it twice?
If you
My
had
mom
a
and I were
video
rolling
camera.
on the floor. It was so funny. God,
You know you're currently laughing at old people.
I know.
running into
She wasn't
things.
that old then. She was probably my age then. You know.
Wow, that's awesome.
Anyway,
All right, so follow us at all the places you can follow us at, and listen to us at all the places you can listen to us at.
and comment and all this stuff, and
Yep.
you'll get shout outs.
iTunes,
iTunes, iHeartRadio, Podomatic, Spreaker, Stitcher, Podcast Land, iTunes, or Twitter, Facebook. Like our Facebook page, Calypso Cigar Review, at Calypso Cigar Rev on Twitter, at Randy Rankin 43 at Twitter.
Captain Funky Pants at Twitter.
At CigarDeetNate on Twitter.
We're also on
We
that
are
thing with the
fucking
pictures.
everywhere.
Instagram.
There you go.
I'm Randy.Rankin, I think. On
Yep.
Instagram.
And I'm Meat Cake with Threes, and you are on Instagram.
We are not going to say that I'm on Instagram.
Okay, we're not
Okay.
going to say that.
Yeah, because he posts weird stuff.
Find him.
Mostly my dick.
I know. That doesn't get any weirder than that. All right, guys.
Hey, it only curves a little bit.
And
So,
on that note,
thumbs up on this cigar, by the way.
yeah, it's tasty. It started falling apart on the last third for me, but it does have a good flavor profile. I wouldn't say that it's complex. It's pretty much
Changed a little bit,
a
but
little
not-
bit maybe, but a little bit of changes, but not much. But for a good consistent smoke, yeah,
Yeah, I'll be smoking again.
yeah, I'd smoke it again for sure. So as always, it's been great smoking with you.
See you later, Brandon. See you later, Nate.
Randy. See you later, Nate.
Bye, motherfuckers.
See you later, Cunty McCunpants.
You always cut that, don't you?
No,
You never cut my farewell. Now
when you say cunt when you're leaving, maybe, but
okay. Cunt.
Are we still on the air?
yeah.
Yes.